Hello, everybody. My name is Austin Kokenauer. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to come and speak today and to speak into the issues of prospecting within our company, Waste Management, and share my ideas on how we can make this process a lot more efficient and a lot better for the future. As you know, prospecting is all about picking out the right customers and the right people to talk to promote our product and to sell to. As a salesperson, we really want to target specific people that we think will be appropriate and we think have the highest likelihood of purchasing our product. Now, since we offer a service in waste pickup, uh, it becomes a little bit more difficult to prospect. We can't just look at someone's record and say, hey, this person really enjoys these type of products. This person is an adventure person, so they are more influenced to buy survival gear or to buy clothes in that specific genre. We have to really look at the person and evaluate what do they care about. And especially as a waste management service, it becomes even more difficult because people don't just go around and tell you their trash pickup preferences. So we have to evaluate the person at a deeper level. We have to say, does this person care about the environment? Is this person very cost minded? Do they care about efficiency? Do they care about how much waste they're producing? Are they looking to lower that waste? Are they looking for their waste to be recycled, or do they care? These are the questions we have to ask about our clients. Uh, so that being said, it makes prospecting at our level and at our company essential. If we can differentiate ourselves from the rest and differentiate if we can differentiate our clients and which ones are most likely and most willing to partner with us, that will create our selling people a greater opportunity and a greater ease on being able to pitch our company and to pitch what we do here. So, part of my idea is to make waste management better at prospecting. Is to be able to find companies that are passionate about what we do. Now that sounds very general, but what makes waste management stand out from our competitors is that we have a real passion, we have a drive to make the world a cleaner and better place. Sure, other companies might really focus on price. They might say, hey, we can pick up your whole city's trash for under $10,000 a month. They might really drive that point home and say, hey, we can do it cheaper than you. But what we really excel in is we are green. We care about the environment. We care about recycling. We have a process that allows us to decompose of waste so much more efficiently and so much cleaner. We have a process that allows us to sort recyclables, so we're not just throwing everything into a big compost. No, we care about the environment. So when we're prospecting, when we're trying to evaluate new customers and potential clientele, we need to really look at that. We need to look and say, hey, does the mayor of this city, did he run on an initiative to clean the city up, or did he run on an initiative to balance the budget? That's a huge difference. If somebody, if an elected official or a decision maker within a community or within a company really has shown passion about that, we need to look at that person. We need to prospect them and say, hey, this could be a potential client for us. This could be somebody that would really, really get behind waste management and what we're doing and say, hey, these people can help in my desire to make this city clean. That's a great way for us to be able to prospect people. Another way, I think, to be able to improve our process is by just simple equations, by data modeling. Uh, a mentor of mine, Dr. Kevin Brown, gave an example once in one of my classes about how he was able in a class to make a data model to where you can input 5 variables and predict within a 5% margin of error how likely someone was to purchase his product. We can do a very similar technique here. We can study and we can input variables and manipulate a formula to where by asking 5 basic questions such as, on a scale of 1 to 10, how passionate are you about the environment? On a scale of 1 to 10, how passionate are you about cost? How likely are you to recycle? How likely are you to recycle if somebody else is doing the organizing, if we make it easy for you? Questions like that really could give us the edge and could let us know how likely someone is to purchase our services and let us know who we need to be targeting with our salespeople. Uh, Beings that we can't really go door to door around a community and say those kind of things. General censuses, general surveys, studies in certain areas, uh, calls in different areas, stuff like that would be sufficient. And being able to talk to representatives of communities is a great way to get a general idea of what the community believes in without being able to talk to each person directly. Uh, that would be a great way to prospect communities. Another would be to gather information via profiles, via campaigns for certain representatives in certain communities. Uh, that would be a great way to prospect. We can gather a lot of information based on the principles of someone, what they run on. In our business to business world, LinkedIn is a great resource for us. It shows the skills and interest of certain candidates. We can see connections, we can have references, mutual connections, be able to ask those people, better understand the kind of person that we're getting into and negotiating with, and kind of see what points we need to drive home and how likely that person is to partner with us. Key individuals like that could be identified through a process of data modeling or through just old-fashioned personal interactions. Beings that we specialize in certain cities purchasing our services, it wouldn't be that difficult for us to use direct selling, to go city to city, office to office, talk to mayors, to governors, to representatives, and say, hey, this is the package we offer. We really have a passion for making the world a cleaner, better, and more efficient place. And being able to take your waste and dispose of it ourselves in a better way, why wouldn't you get behind us? Why wouldn't you partner with us? So I think that would be a great idea to be able to go city to city and do that, as we already are. But in the specific area of prospecting, data modeling would be a great addition to what we already do. So as I mentioned earlier, in our business to business spectrum, even though it is a smaller portion of what we do, it is still important to be able to say, hey, we are the chosen provider of waste management services to some of the largest companies in the world. And that is a fact. However, we can still grow in that area. Just being able to pick up trash for cities is great, but if we can really monopolize this area and really drive home the fact that we want to be more than just waste pickup for cities, we want to pick up for companies, for large industries, for factories. That's not out of the realm of possibility for us. And by prospecting specific companies and seeing what they care about, that will make it a lot more open doors for us in the future in that regard. Well, if anybody has any questions, feel free to direct them towards me. I think that data modeling and more specific prospecting of individuals could be a great way to improve waste management for the future, to be able to make the lives of our salespeople easier, to make their jobs easier, and to make their success more powerful. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you. I really appreciate it. I really look forward to seeing how waste management uses these ideas in the future. And if there's anything that I can add, please let me know. Thank you.